going to be answered. Okay, I feel you are going to start to have faith in what you are doing, faith in what you want to do, and faith in where you are going. So I really feel this is for you. It's almost this moon is going to help you to feel secure within yourself, to feel a lot more balanced than what you have done recently. Okay, so it's almost like you may have had this sort of push me, pull me attitude that the Aries has got at the moment. You may have gone through that with other moons, but this one is it's gonna work for you as well, Leo. Now, like I say, this is the fire. You're a fire sign, so it's almost like taming your fire and making it work for you rather than against you. And this is opening up a new path for you. So I feel that this is, you're going to dip your toe in the water of something that you've been putting off, a bit unsure of, not wanting to do. It's almost like you're going to do it here. You've been testing the water, right? And now you're ready to dive in. Okay. There's a new path opening for you, a new path. And it's almost, I want to say to you, it's kind of like follow the yellow brick road, because the path I'm seeing for you seems to be paved with gold. And gold is always blessings, and gold is always protection as well within spirituality. So it's almost like I feel your thoughts this full moon are going to get clear. Okay, so this is it. It's going to clear your path. So you could get rid of stuff. You could have this purge, but it's almost like you're having this purge to bring back your power, and you're going to feel very powerful over this coming fortnight. And I feel you're going to make some powerful decisions and stick to them as well, Leo. Okay, so I hope that makes sense for you. Right, okay. Really, April, who said that? I've literally been so busy. I've never watched any YouTube for the last 2-3 days, I think. I have to see the wizard. It's funny over here, on the island. One of my friends, Michaela, she's amazing. She really makes me laugh, and she swears like a sailor, and I love it. I think she might be coming down tonight. I don't know. But there's a lot of, on this island, there's a lot of, I don't know, it's everywhere, isn't it? But this island is condensed, and there's, it's like I say, wherever you get spiritual, you get a lot of people, I'm this and I'm that, and I'm more enlightened, and I'm a unicorn, and I'm this and all of that. And she said she wants to do a musical based on the island and call it The Wizard of Oz instead of The Wizard of Oz, which I really think is funny. Right. Yeah, I don't know when the Patreon's going to be, because I'm going to have to go back to the UK in the next couple of weeks. I think, I'm hoping. I've been on the solicitors and everything this week for the house. So I don't know what date I've got to go back to the house, but I've got to go back to England, and I've got to pack up my full life of 45 years into 2 boxes, try and get rid of everything else, which is going to be quite a emotional time for me, because there's a lot of real doors closing, when I do this. It's something I've been working towards for some time, but I know it's going to be emotional. So I have to do that. There's a lot of logistics to do, and then I have to move here as well, So I stayed last night in my new bed. I stayed at my friend's where I'm going to be living, and it was the room, I just love it. So I've got a lot to focus on over the next coming weeks. So, I cannot guarantee when the Patreon will be on, but I really, really want to get it up and running, and I want to get it sorted, but I want to be able to get it sorted when I have the time to actually invest in it and, make it the best that I can make it, So it's going to be a tough time. And I know it, but this is the end. This is the light at the end of the tunnel that I've been fighting and working towards for the last 10 years. So this is it. There's going to be one hell of a party, or one hell of a deep breath. I don't know which. So right, Leo, sorry, this is your spirit card. Your life is unfolding in accordance with the divine will of your soul. Trust and let go of fear and apprehension. You are protected and eternally blessed. Have patience. This is what I was saying, you're on the path to patience. There's a new life forming for you, Leo, and this moon is going to help you with it. So, right. I'm so hot here. I'm choking for a cigarette as well. Oh, thank you. It does sound seriously emotional, but it's what I want. But that still doesn't mean it's not going to be painful. But it's change always brings stuff up. So right, so that's Leo. Oh, we're on Virgo. Yeah, we're on Virgo now. Right, okay. Virgo. Oh God, has this screen just got lighter? Yeah. Right, Virgo, this new moon. I mean, I'm actually, it's like I say, don't say it just yet, don't tempt fate, Tanya, but I'm actually feeling all right within this. Right, okay. Right, so we have, with these cards, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and this is the wrong way around. But it's kind of like, right. I'm going to pull some more cards for Virgo just to clarify this, because there's something came out on here which is a massively, massively personal message for me, and this is not about me, okay? And you know that I don't like it when you do that, so I really don't feel that I can read that in the way that it's there, if that makes sense. It's not bad at all. It's actually a really, really good reading, but there's something they've just highlighted straight away, and it's something connected with my past here, and it's how do I even explain that to you? It's like, right, okay, right, stop playing games here. Right, okay, so what I'm getting here is I feel, okay, Virgo, when I've pulled some more cards just to clarify so I can tell you what is there with it, okay, not what was there. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm going to have a cigarette. 2 seconds. I don't care. Nah. I'm gonna have one, please. I don't mind all this. That just threw me a little bit there. I tell you what I'm going to do. The messages that I get when people say that they don't like, I'll probably post these. So, right, okay. What I feel this new moon for you, okay, there's something, I feel there's messages coming for you, Virgo, okay? Messages, these are messages I feel of love. I feel these are nice. They might not be, it's not somebody massively professing their love, but that's where the seed is. And it's almost like they could go round the corners with this, round the houses with this. So it's almost like read between the lines. Something triggered. Yeah, completely. Fuego. I needed fuego. So yes, so something here is something that stopped can restart. Okay, this is what I kind of get. Something that it's almost like risen from the ashes. Something that had been put to bed now awakens. Okay, Virgo, but you've got this security. You've got this. It's almost like as we come into October, okay, this is repeating, repeat, rewind, repeat, rewind, repeat, they're saying. So something, it's almost like I feel something where you were very, very hurt. Steve there. Great timing, exactly, Steve. That has just made me smile. You've just made, nice one, Steve. Right, okay. So something that where you were hurt is going to bring harmony or going to be harmonious, okay? And there's a security, there's a wisdom with this, there's a loyalty coming in. So where you have maybe felt betrayed, Virgo, within this full moon, there is going to be harmony restored as well, okay? But I like this. There's a strength there that wasn't there when with whatever that is repeated, okay? So it's almost like there's going to be light shone on a certain situation, okay? And it's like I say, it's almost like this talking stick that I talked about in the beginning, where the real truth will finally come out. There's layers peeled off, and this is where there's the harmony, okay? There's going to be harmony, there's security for you. I feel emotionally, spiritually, financially. It's almost like this is when we get into October. I want to say here as well, this full moon, it's almost like somebody has grown up, if that makes sense to you, Virgo. Somebody has grown up, okay? And they've mastered their emotions. Now, this is it. They've mastered there's a wisdom. There's a wisdom, okay? This is it. There's a wisdom, there's wise, there's coming up. Spirit said to me the other day, and I'm going to do some t-shirts because I love some of the things they said to me. They said wise, not wise. So they said wise as in W-I-S-E, not W-H-Y-S. So this is it. You know, when you have this wisdom, then you don't question. You know that. And I really, really love that. But yeah, this is what's happening to somebody. Somebody has stepped up. You get that, Linda? Yeah. Somebody has stepped up. Somebody has, grown. Somebody has gained wisdom. So now they are not questioning. Okay. So like I say, this is what is coming for you. And it's almost like the path is clear. I don't know if that makes sense, Virgo. But I'm going to pull a spirit card for that. Yeah, there's always chaos before clarity, Cindy, always. I'm honestly, my solar plexus is going crackers at the moment. I'm going to have words with them because they don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. I don't like it. I'm going to say it to myself before. Yeah, get the Palo Santo out. I love it. That's what I've been doing in this house because everybody else has moved out now. So I'm just here and I love it. So right, what was I doing when I was doing? Sorry, I lost it there. Right, okay. So this is for Virgo. Virgo. Whoa. Right, okay. This is... Right, I'm sorry about this. I grabbed some citrine. I haven't got any citrine here. I really haven't. Spirit card for Virgo. Yeah, I'm getting that. Whoa. Has anybody looked on my site? Has anybody seen the Lydia that does the crystal healings and the crystal mapping? Absolutely amazing. Amazing. Yeah, I'm Virgo Sun, Aries Moon, and Libra Rising. Just Lynn, my Palo Santo arrives tomorrow. Oh God, I love that smell. Right, okay, so this is for Virgo. Come on, Spirit. Palo Santo, it's a sacred wood that you burn and it's very strong. It's like white sage. I prefer it to white sage, to be honest. I prefer it to white sage. Right, okay, come on, Virgo, man. Right, right, okay, they're testing me with it. That's what they've just said when they're testing me with the Aries moon. Right, okay. I don't know where you are, Cindy, but you can get it online, a lot of places, just it's not expensive, but it's such a beautiful smell and very, very powerful. Right, okay. Right, I'm going to give these a knock. Testing your patience, yeah, but they're testing me to see in which way I go with the Aries. That's what they said. Right. So the cards that just jumped out there, I don't know if you've seen them. From Peru, yeah, Peru use it a lot. We have soulmate and we have instinct. There was two together there. So the first one says, follow your natural instincts. You are making the current issue more complicated than it needs to be. Trust in the universe and allow your intuition to guide you. You are always safe. And then there is love, partnership, magnetic attraction between two people, union. You discover a deep sense of self through a relationship with another. So yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good, Virgo. I'm sorry, I'm just hiding a user there. It's looking good for Virgos in the emotional sense. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. I just need to take a few seconds there and compose myself. Honestly, I'm so sorry about this. You know, the people that aren't live, so they're not seeing this as a live. These are the ones that will complain. I should maybe take them off and edit them, but that's more time as well. Take your time. This is why I can't wait to get on Patreon so we can just hang out. It's always like doing just a Skype call with him. Do you ever get scared by spirit? I get more peed off with them than scared, Jacqueline. When I first started seeing spirit, the scattered mystic, what is the deck you're using for the spirit messages? It's beautiful. It's called the Spirit Oracle, the scattered mystic. And the box isn't very nice. It's a really bad design. And I seen them and I walked out of the shop and they shouted and shouted. And I've used them for years now. And they are so powerful and so spot on. I use them in every single reading I do, you know, but they're called the Spirit Oracle. So yeah, do I get scared by spirit? I did used to, you know, and I mean I get more scared by the living, to be honest. And that was when I was young. The first time I ever seen spirit, I was very, very young. And the first time I seen somebody, my mom said to me, I was very upset and I was very scared. And I was only about 5 or 6 years old. And my mom said to me, don't worry, Tanya, it's the living that'll hurt you, not the dead. And she's been spot on. You know, she was spot on about that. And yeah, it's, I mean, I was reading for somebody not long ago and it was in person and the person was kind of taken over, and so it was kind of like having to perform like an exorcism during a tarot reading. I was like, oh God, I only asked, but it was last year. There was quite a lot. I was getting a lot of readings where